Alright guys, I am here again with my second video in this Empire campaign series. I'm trying out a new recording software. I'm actually trying out the recording that comes with the GeForce experience. I think it'll work out better, at least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, pick up where we left off. And the last I remember, I had taken, and yeah, we'll go from there. Just like I said before in the last video, I'm not too familiar with recording software. I didn't mind the Plays.tv one, but I also didn't like that it had the logo sitting in the bottom left. And I did have somebody mention something about quality of the video, so hopefully this GeForce experience is, if it's anything like their cards, it should be good. Okay, so that's right, I ended the turn last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the village going on here in Grunberg.
I command here.
Definitely want to work on securing the rest of this province, so more than likely, the Empire Secessionists are building up an army up there. So I'm going to build an army too. Logically. I'd like to get...
my right by Sigmar's crown.
Yeah, 4 crossbowmen altogether. And then I'm probably going to build an additional swordsman as I get up here. But I definitely want to keep him in the settlement now to make sure that replenishment is done by the next turn. Okay. And take a look at diplomacy. Like I said in the last video, diplomacy is very important. So I remember I got a defensive alliance here with Wissenberg.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this
Maybe I
day.
can get a trade agreement going with them. Nice. And then for the hell of it, military access, just in case. Nice. Cool. Alright, Sterling.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Trade agreement? Damn. Trade agreements can be really useful, especially early on, just because it gives you that additional little bit of income. It's not that much, but it's something. And obviously in the early game, you're going to want as much income as you can get. Okay. Sterling's not totally cool about the Empire yet. Trade agreement with you guys, nice. See, so quick, easy, simple. Better off just doing it right off the bat.
Friend, and make your offer.
Then Midland, I know Boris Todbringer, lawfully, is kind of pissed off that Franz got the throne, but let's see if we, there we go, non-aggression pact, because I'd rather not, in my own opinion, out of all of the Empire provinces, sorry, when you're first starting out, you want to be as cool as you can with all of your immediate neighbors, because I've had campaigns where it gets really frustrating if you're not cool with everyone around you, and you're obviously trying to get rid of the secessionists and take back the Reichland province, obviously, because that's very important. Provinces give you a lot of nice bonuses that you're definitely going to want. But if you don't keep good ties with all of these guys around you, then as you're trying to get back this province, you'll all of a sudden Midland will come in here and try to attack you and start sieging Altdorf when you got your army up here. It's just it can be kind of a clusterfuck, because I just don't see the point in really building multiple armies in this very early startings of the campaign, because you know your upkeep, you're just not making a whole lot of money, so having too many armies and too many units really drags down your upkeep, and then before you know it, a couple turns later, you're screwed and you're almost heading towards bankruptcy. So I just like to get Franz's army to a substantial size, enough to be able to stand its own, and then just work on getting this province. and try to be cool with everybody else, because you don't want this early to be getting attacked on all fronts. That's what can end a campaign for you. So yeah, let's end this turn then. Quest, right up there. I don't really worry about that one too much, not right off the bat, because not until I get this province. It gives you, that's the one that gives you the Reichland Runefang, which is a nice, especially early starting weapon for Franz, but anytime wasted, you're allowing the Seccessionists to build up an army, and you just don't want that, because usually it's here at Helmgard, they start building up a pretty substantial army, and just makes it a lot tougher. So I'm going to go ahead and move up here. Oh, wow. It's already pretty big, but at least they're not mustering anymore. Okay. And then hopefully they don't even try to attack me. That wouldn't be too good. Let's get 2 more swordsmen. Let's get it. Another. No, I'll just do the regular spearman. Another one of those guys, because my upkeep's already getting kind of low, as you can see. And another thing I'm worried about, public orders dropping. So I want to
bring me to my men.
Probably try to take Isle Heart here in this next turn, because I want to start getting things under control here. Otherwise, because I just don't want to be sitting on my base trying to worry about my public order, letting everyone else get big and scary. I want to get this province as fast as possible. I can't stress that enough. Okay, let's try that trade agreement with Sterling really quick.
Come then, only Sigmar's god. Oh.
Damn. See here, friendly, and yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes Sterling's not always in the best of, I don't really remember the Tablet clan, but I know that Sterling's not the, they sometimes go to war with Wissenland, so that defensive alliance I did earlier could kind of screw me with Sterling, but it says they're friendly, and at least they're not, it's not deteriorating. So, that's good. Obviously, this should be improving. Yep, got no bad marks against me there. Tabletland, proven, Midland. Cool. Nordland, from my experience, sometimes it's like it goes hard in one of two directions. Nordland either eventually gets a treaty with you and wants a defensive alliance or military alliance, or they hate you and they want to kill you. The problem is, usually these two, Nordland and Midland, go at it against each other. So it's kind of like whichever one you pick is going to be not boding too well for you with the other one. And obviously, again, going around my shield wall of provinces here, I'd rather have Midland. So I don't really care what Nordland does. Alright, this turn. Something else, too, that I noticed in my last video, and obviously with the GeForce experience, I want to see if it's different now, is seeing if the volume is a little bit different, because when I played that last one with the Plays.tv, I definitely needed to turn the game volume down, because there's moments I couldn't even hear myself over the sound of the game. So hopefully this is going well. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to make it to Isleheart. I'm going to gamble here. I'm going to gamble. Put them right there. Because now... I'm thinking I'll do in camp for that leadership and melee defense bonus. But what I'm gambling for here is that this army will try to go to Isleheart kind of like I've seen it before. They'll go to Isleheart thinking like, oh no, he's gonna attack there, because I am. But then when they go to Isleheart, obviously Helmgart then is within my reach. So this is a really good spot to be in, because you could get either settlement, whichever one he's not in. However, my bigger worry is that he's just gonna attack me. Obviously it shows here he has a bigger army, but honestly I feel confident enough that if he does attack me, I can obliterate him. So yeah. And then I can't remember, did Sterling agree to that trade? No, they did not.
Come then.
See now?
Only Sigmar's
Come on,
God
guys. Damn. Oh well. Alright. Done this turn. Nothing I can build here. Yep. Okay. Moment of truth.
I hold
Nordland. You want $300, huh? Yeah, I'll give you $300 because I think it will pay itself off within about, 4 turns. It'll be paid off and some. So that's gonna be worth it for me, and it'll improve relations with them as well. Something else I guess I forgot to mention that I do think is see, perfect. Now he's mustering though. That's unfortunate. But if I take this out, it's gonna cripple him pretty badly. Something else I did forget to mention, another mod that I do have on that I think is also a smart choice to have is I have no great power penalty. I've heard about it from other Total War games that there was certain factions or races or what have you that would have like traits assigned to them that would be they don't like empires or they like empires. I'd be okay if they had that, but they don't. Not in this game. So basically every single faction, race, everyone in this game hates you because you have great power. And I think that's really stupid. I can understand it from maybe like the dwarfs, even though the dwarves are, longtime allies of the Empire. I can understand it in the back of their heads maybe, but I've played my Empire campaigns where I've gotten far enough that I beat Chaos, and I basically had the entire Empire under my grasp, and the only races that were left were Bretonnia, the Wood Elves, the Southern Realms, and the Dwarves. The Dwarves killed off the Orcs for me. But after I beat Chaos, it basically, every race wanted to kill me. Like, it would say deteriorating right here when you go over this for the Dwarves, and I'd have tons of positive things that they approve of, but it would still say deteriorating because of the great power, which I think is stupid, because it wouldn't work like that, in my opinion. And it's especially stupid when, let's say Stirland here. Let's say Stirland. See, right now they don't even have the moot. The moot is controlled by one of the vampire factions right now, so they only have one settlement right here. It should be Wort Bad, and they have one settlement. Their strength rank is 54, but in certain circumstances, and I'm just saying this as an example, you can look here and it'll say they condemn great power, and it'll show maybe their total attitude value as deteriorating. You're telling me that the Empire, let's say I was even stronger than I am now. Let's say I was, fuck it, let's go all the way to the top. I'm strength rank 1. I'm the strongest of all factions and races in the map right now. They would still have not like my great power and potentially go to war with me at some point if I don't do things that they like, because I have great power. You tell me how some shitty, basically good for nothing faction is going to go to war with a juggernaut just because they don't like that they have a lot of power. It doesn't work that way. Not in my opinion. I think that's just stupid. I can maybe see it for like Mid-Inland or something based on the lore, but it just doesn't make sense for some of these crappier races. And the problem is that no great power penalty, as far as I remember, works for all races. Every single one has it. So some people that you could be totally cool with will kind of hate you secretly because you have a lot of power. I don't know. It's just worthless to me. Anyways, let's get back to this. Okay, perfect. Worked exactly as I suspected. I've seen some more distinct or randomized, I guess, events that the Secessionists have done, but for the most part, in all honesty, they follow the same damn clockwork every time. They do the same thing pretty much every single campaign. Obviously, they're mostly just a filler thing, just for you to kind of get used to the map and everything, and you know, get that going. But other races and stuff like that are more unpredictable, but they guess what they're gonna do every time. So let's attack this, see what it tells me. Just because if I auto-resolve this, sometimes the auto-resolve, as I kind of mentioned previously as well, it's a little quirky. Realistically, I'll win this as a complete shit stomp. It wouldn't even be fun to watch. However, if I auto-resolve, all of a sudden all these guys are going to get really hurt. Franz will probably be a little messed up. It'd be worse than if I fought it myself. However, I just realized, to prove my point, I'm going to do it as an auto-resolve. And then I basically won't do it from anymore on this point forward. But I'm suspecting that I'm going to suffer way worse casualties than if I just fought it myself. Yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous. I lost 366 guys. Granted, they have 1180, but they don't have a lord. And the way I would have fought that is I would have basically just had lined up my crossbowmen and my handgunners to obliterate almost all of this. My Reichsguard would have come around and killed any of their ranged units. I would have lost maybe 100, a little over 100 guys. But that was an example to show you guys that auto-resolve is fucked. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I understand why the mechanic's there, but it also just, auto-resolve takes a lot of the fun away from the game too. You kind of like, as your guys rank up, see like, my crossbowmen here gained some rank. Obviously Franz did. I want to be the guy that makes these guys rank up. I want to be the one that says, hey, shoot those guys. And as they rank up, it's all because of me, not because of some auto-resolve feature. Okay, obviously we're going to occupy this.
In the name of Magnus.
Okay.
I command here.
Alright. And then I'm going to do Iron Disciplinarian. Get some of that leadership and then that public order going, because right now I'm going to need that as I'm securing this province. Obviously you can see it's kind of a pain in the ass in this beginning spot because you're going to start suffering because of that. Okay, I'm going to get a village going here because that gives some increased income, public order, all those nice things, better garrison. Obviously 2 here, get rid of that because I've already got one in Altdorf. But, as you can see, they're not mustering anymore because that took care of that. They don't have that. And all they have in Eilhart is fields. So, it was better that they went to Eilhart than me taking Eilhart first. Get this going. And then, like I said, I want to do the stables here, but I'm going to hold off for now until I get some more upkeep. Because right now, I'm not going to really be preparing for war so much as I'm going to be beefing myself up with some good economy, get that flowing. Keep working on the research, you know, and just get this province before I start worrying about mustering for a huge, massive army. Okay, and in that turn. I see that Beastmen over there. Hopefully they Stay over there. Leave me alone. That's a pretty nasty army. And the savage orcs, oh man, they can be a big pain in the ass too. Yep, just as I expected, which is cool. That is something that it can happen in the vanilla game, but Steel Faith makes the diplomacy a little bit more lore friendly. I understand maybe why there'd be like a non-aggression pact with the vampire counts in the beginning, because technically the vampire counts got defeated in the vampire wars, so they're kind of stuck in Sylvania rebuilding, and they got so demolished after the vampire wars that the empire kind of foolishly neglects them and leaves them to do their thing, and obviously they build back up. But in that rebuilding phase for them, the empire kind of just ignores them, so it actually makes sense. But I expected this to happen. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys just saw the screen get a little bit dimmer, but I have lighting software that changes it and makes it so that the screen, the less blue light. I'm not really going to try to fix it right now, if that's okay. Get a weaving house going up here. It's pretty much the Empire's, at least for their basic economy buildings, that is the best. The weaving house is the most income generated. The farms and fields and stuff aren't very much. They're more for the growth and the casualty replenishment rate. The tab room, the tavern and stuff like that. Steel Faith, again, I'm sorry if I talk about it too much, but Steel Faith makes them better. In the vanilla game, the only thing that each tier of these does is just increase the public order, and it's I don't know, it's pretty lame to me. It should have a little bit more. So yeah, let's get the weaving house going here. Helmgart, as I said in the previous one, Grunberg, I like to keep as like my stables, cavalry outpost. Helmgart, I like to make my economy spot. Although this, sometimes I'll build the a guardhouse here. In my history and just my own personal feelings about it, for the most part, through here, I'm not gonna have any real issues. This Zarek or Carrick Ziflin, they don't have any problems with me usually, and then most of the Bretonnia factions, they're not really gonna mess with me. And Crooked Moon, they gotta come down through there. The only other concern would be the Wood Elves, but they're kind of more of a isolated race. They're not really gonna do anything for a while yet. So yeah, so I make it my economy spot. And let's see where we're at here, replenishing wise. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna add another crossbowman unit to this. I'll let that replenish a little bit more before I attack Isleheart next turn. Should be done replenishing. Oh. This should be interesting. Oof, Whistleland's gonna get messed up by the Savage Orcs, Skull Smashers. They can be a real mess, especially on Legendary. Yeah. Most cases, since there's no penalty for declining this, I'm going to accept it because I'm expecting to get in a fight with those Beastmen right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. They are replenishing currently because Beastmen have that ability when they're in raiding stance. I'm tempted, really tempted to attack them now while they're in raiding stance, because that, if I believe correctly, they would be suffering from a loss of vigor.
Is it time?
7, 8, 15, 16. I'm gonna wait, actually. I'm gonna see if spearmen are still replenishing a little bit. Not enough that I'd be worried about fighting them necessarily, but I'm gonna wait for this to finish up, and then potentially when they come into my territory, I don't think they might attack me, but when they come into my territory, what I'm hoping is that they'll split up, and hopefully one of them goes on their territory and raids them, and I don't have to worry about it. Because right now they're not. There's right there, you can't really see it, but they're raiding on Baston's territory, so it's not affecting mine. In that turn. Oh, they're gonna they're sieging it, as far as I can tell. Let's see how it is. Looks like Crooked Moon just got knocked down right there. Whistling. Kick them back. Yep, they're sieging. Nice. Okay, this actually works out a little bit better. See, I'm glad that I waited, because now I'm gonna also have the settlement garrison to be able to help out.
Men, we must attack.
Oh wow, that is pretty heavily in my favor. So now normally I would auto-resolve this one, but we're gonna fight it because it's the Beastmen. We're the Empire. I like Beastmen. I want to watch my guys kill them. And this one's a little bit funnier, because then with that I did the auto-resolve to show the example. I obviously took a lot more casualty. In one like this now, it's almost the opposite. It shows heavily in my favor, and I probably would barely take casualties if I had auto-resolved that. But now I'm probably going to take more casualties because I'm playing it.
Crossbows ready, General!
Yeah. That's okay. All in the name of the Empire. Watching Beastmen die. I'll take it. Crossbowmen right behind the swordsmen. I like crossbowmen behind swordsmen because they can shoot over them. I'm going to do that weird... actually, because I got 2 spearmen now, I don't have to do such a thin line. It's still going to be pretty thin, but it's not going to be at least 2 lines. Franz right there. And then in this case, I'm going to do, because they're going to be right about there. The reinforcements are going to come that way. Yeah, I'm going to do my handgunners up here on the left side, get them up on this hill. Because if I put them over there, I'm worried that they'll be able to have a really nice firing angle on the main army right here. But then the reinforcements could come around, and the Beastmen are pretty fast, and they'll wreak some havoc on those handgunners. So, Halberdiers behind them is defense. It's group 2. Reiksguard up here. I like to thin out their lines a little bit, because if they had wedge formations, that'd be another story, but they don't. So I don't really want my Reiksguard to be like that, because I want the full extent of their charge. So I want it a fairly thin line to be able to capture the most enemies in their charge, and then have the guys come around and almost like make a circle around the unit that they charge. I prefer that. Let's put them up there. They're going to be group 3. My main army is going to be group 1. And then I've got reinforcements coming from back there once the battle starts. But I'm attacking. I don't have anything in range of them, so they're just going to sit still and wait for me to attack them. Now, it'd be kind of nice to wait for the reinforcements and have them bolster my own army and then completely annihilate them, in theory. But I'm going to go ahead and attack right away this first army and do as much damage to them before the reinforcements arrive, because I could wait for my reinforcements, but then that'll give them the opportunity to wait for theirs as well, and I don't want them having that luxury. So I'm going to move this up as much as I can. I think I can go one more. There we go. And then get it going. That's right, the Beastmen, they're going to be all hidden. Them up there. Reichsguard over here. And then, yeah, let's fast forward that. Oh. They're attacking me. Yep, that did not go as I planned. I like it. I like surprise. Get into position, boys. I don't really care too much about them as far as their formation goes. I'm just going to get them up here. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely going different than expected. And all those crossbowmen firing on him, and it's just not doing much. Get them shooting them. Have the halberdiers engage there. Bring them back. Emperor France on course Heartrender. Oop. Trying to come around there. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. See? And then the spearmen, they take that charge. Swordmen come in behind. Handgunners right here shooting at some of the guys that can get there. Reichsguard, get them up here, take care of their the missile units. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to set all of my units into guard mode. Okay. Crossbowmen shooting there. Except this crossbowman unit, I'm going to put right there, so that way they can shoot right at these guys' side. They'll do that automatically with that. Well, there's 2 units there. Let's get that going. Spearmen coming up around. And now I'm moving all these units up to be able to flank. I'm going to have my handgunners take care of all these guys right here. Bring the swordsmen up right there, so that way after the handgunners get a volley out, swordsmen are getting in a fight. He's trying to kill as many of them as he can. Reichsguard wasn't exactly paying attention there. My bad, but they're strong enough. The Minotaurs, that's going to be an issue. Minotaurs, have my crossbowmen focus on them. Swordsmen coming behind here. I'd really not. France needs to get in there, make sure he's doing that. Have, yeah, the crossbowmen are eliminating those guys pretty good. Damn it. Reichsguard, get out of there. Sometimes you have to double click. Get them up in a better... Ooh, they can take him out pretty easily. I'm not even worried about this army. Just doesn't really matter much. You might be thinking like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, you're not doing as much as you should be. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. My Reichsguard got messed up in that. They'll be alright though, and they're actually doing it really good because they're distracting their gore herd and a bunch of other units. They're actually losing out and stuff here. Get them going on that. Make sure these guys are doing that. Get all my crossbowmen to fire on... You two are going to focus that one. You guys are going to focus there. I kind of don't want my melee units to fight that too much because France can handle himself there. feel like this battle probably looked sloppy, but I think you're gonna be surprised by the results. This swordsman unit, I'm gonna actually take off of guard mode, have them chase them down. Or that's the halberdiers. Get them a little bit behind. There we go. These guys to move up right there to focus on that. Oh, the handgunners are getting messed up. Yeah, I guess I do have a lot of units kind of sitting around doing nothing. So it probably actually it does look really sloppy. I swear I'm not normally this bad. Maybe it's lack of sleep. Or it could potentially just be the fact that I'm not too concerned with any of this. This was an easy battle to win. Well, that didn't work as well as I thought it would. Franz is getting messed up there. Almost died. Off of guard mode. Chase them down and kill them. Okay.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
The problem with the Beastmen, though, that can be frustrating sometimes, is they're fast. Swordsmen can't catch up to any of their, especially their Ungor. The Ungors, because they're pretty quick. The only thing that could really catch any of these units is the Reichsguard. I think these guys just got lucky. That's also core hurt, so they're a little bit slower. Why'd you guys stop? Now they're probably definitely gonna get away. Okay. Let's see. Just way out of reach. And that core hurt's gone. There's really no point. They're not gonna catch him. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need some sleep, because that didn't go as well as it probably should have. Again, though, that auto-resolve feature, it's not going off of how the, it's not going off real time. It's going off of stats and things like that. So it's just kind of like, oh, based on what we see here, when you play it, actually, really, yeah. Okay. But that's okay. We did good. Fought back the Beastmen hordes. Dead Beastmen is always good. Now,
Is it time?
upgrade Franz, and now I'm gonna start wanting to dip into this tree. Get that melee defense for my basic units. It's gonna be really nice. And then, based on what I saw in that battle, I would go for, and granted, it's the Beastmen. The Beastmen, they're stronger than a human, so that's why Franz got messed up from. He did fight off 2 lords though, which this early in the game is a rank 5. Can't exactly expect Franz to be beaten up multiple lords, especially Casuir the One Eye. He was the same. He was a level 4s too, as well. So, but based on that, I saw Franz had good attack. He messed him up good, but he got hurt really bad. So, hit points is what I'm gonna go for. I'm sure Casuir probably had armor piercing. But I'm going to go with the hit points. Just overall, I think it's going to be better in the long term. Now, my guess right here is Midland is... They're sending some armies up here to fight these off too, which is cool. But I'm thinking that I'm going to chase him down because I want the experience. So...
Into battle.
It should be in my favor, obviously, because just defeated them. They're on the run. So, yeah, this is one that I could auto-resolve, and I probably will later on. But I'm going to fight this because I kind of want to show off something with the crossbowmen and how effective missile units can actually be. Because what I'm basically hoping here is I'm trying to let's do a little bet. My casualty rate, I'm gonna try to have less than 50 casualties. What I'm hoping is that my crossbowmen can basically eliminate their army by themselves. So get them up front this time around so they have the most range. Get the handgunners right up there with them. And then I'm just going to take all my melee units and just put them like that. Franz, keep him kind of in the back just in case. Don't want him getting messed up. My Reichsguard are the ones that I'm expecting to take casualties from. And then group that, group that. And then my problem here is that their units are stealthed until I'm close enough. So what I'm afraid of, I'm hoping that they're just sitting there waiting for me. But what I'm afraid of is that they're charging at me right now. I won't know until they get there. So I'm going to use my Reichsguard to move up and scout ahead for me. Because the main goal here that I kind of just wanted to show is crossbowmen. If I just have all of them basically, and especially the... Oh, that's different. Especially the handgunners, have them focus on taking out Casuir the One Eye. Then the rest of the army should rout without an issue. And there he is. He's moving to meet up with them. Reichsguard are taking some arrow shots, but I'm not worried. I didn't even lose one of them. It's pretty unlikely. But then, now I'm in position. Actually, I'm going to move them more like that. Under 50 casualties. Easily manageable, I think. Alright, just out of range there. And then move the Reichsguard up. See, them being invisible is a real pain in the ass right now. But now, they can't even see the other guys because they're invisible. So, Casuir the One Eye should die pretty much instantly. I shouldn't even have to tell them to focus on him. He's dead. The Reichsguard up there just to scare him a little bit. See, because now they kind of diverge their army back. for that purpose. Oh no. I might not be able to hold that back. Oh, Reichsguard. My bad. My bad, boys.
Sigmar guides us.
Any casualties I'm really gonna take, it's gonna be from their ranged units.
The Empire endures. Shoot! Yes, General. For the Emperor.
A little bit of a altercation going on here.
Handgunners. Quick march.
Fast forward this and play this out. Oops. Forgot guard mode. Done. Takes care of Casuir. Crossbowman. What do you think? Do you think that was under 50? I'm thinking so. Get that one. Take out as many as you can. Yeah, sometimes, you know, finishing out these battles this way when you're chasing everybody down can be kind of monotonous and not always the, I'm probably not looking like a ranged units that they had going on. That's probably what caused that. Favorite quote in the game? Blood for the Blood God is actually my favorite. But okay, yeah, I don't know who got annihilated there. It's 23-3. The range units actually barely did anything. I don't know. Maybe it's friendly fire. I don't know, because all these kills total up does not equal. I don't even know if it equals 50. So that must have been friendly fire. Huh.
Pick up the pace.
Beastmen
The
obliterated.
nation calls. Sigmar
Perfect.
compels us on.
They'll be back. Okay. Took a lot of casualties there, but not an issue because the Empire Secessionists aren't going to do anything. They're just going to sit there and wait for me to pulverize them. So I got plenty of time to replenish all my units. They gained some good ranks from that, and obviously Franz, I got 3 skill points throughout both of those battles. So that's going to help a lot. Let's go with the full plate armor, start doing that one. Yeah. And let's try that trade agreement again. Come on, guys.
My countrymen.
Get on my level. There you go. Perfect. Let's see if Midland is
By
up for that.
Sigmar's will, come in
No.
peace.
I think I need to get Isleheart in order to be able to have the trade route with them. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's on the turn. Uh-oh. Good thing I'm not at war with them. Although I know they don't like me. I'm not at war with them, so that's good. Oh. throwing a little surprise in there, I guess. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this one because I want that public order. That'll be nice. Some of these surprises and things that have been going on too could be a little different because in all honesty, I have not actually been playing Legendary for that long. I just started recently because I found myself getting really bored because I was playing on hard, and I was just steamrolling. And Legendary, I was like, I need some challenge back in this, and so I decided to step it up. So some things might be a little bit different because Legendary. Okay, so this sometimes can be a little bit of a moment because I really want Altdorf built up because I like to build a lot of, obviously, the better tier buildings at Altdorf. Altdorf, you're going to get a lot more on the left there. If you see, you get a lot more positives. So it's like Altdorf town, right? You can look at everything on the left. Helmgart town, not nearly as much. So you're getting more bang for your buck if you do Altdorf. But the problem is Altdorf is pretty much good on its own. It's the capital city. It's already got a large garrison of significant proportions. And as nice as it is to make that even better, it's tough because I kind of want these. I'm expecting what he's trying to do there is he's probably trying to come around and go to Grunberg. He might attack Altdorf, but my guess would be he's not going to actually. If the worst thing he'll probably do is besiege it, but not actually play the battle. He's just gonna probably siege it and hope for them to starve out. But that's not gonna happen because I'm gonna take Alhart from him, and then he's gonna be basically screwed because he won't have a settlement and he'll start suffering attrition. But anyways, so I'd almost want to do one of these ones to make their defenses a little bit better. But it's going to be 4 turns anyways. I'm expecting the only issue I'm going to be having at this point is with them. So, not worth. I'm going to go ahead and do Altdorf. I guess the humor of this would be, this could just be a really, really bad session if he attacks Altdorf, takes Altdorf, and everything I sound like I know maybe what I'm talking about, and then it's just like, oh, I guess not. But at least that adds a little bit of surprise to things. I don't mind being wrong. Kind of actually enjoy it because then it makes things interesting. Anyways, so yeah, Altdorf, I'm gonna get that going. Get the clothier here, increase that income total, and that's gonna put me at not a lot of money. So that'll be it. And then thinking one more turn, and then I'll probably attack Eilhart. I'm not gonna wait for these guys to be fully replenished because it's tier 2. It's just a village. It'll be easily taken over. I'm not worried about it. Got some new research here. I'm gonna go ahead with, let's do the state troop musicians first. I'm not too worried about leadership because the only army I have has Franz, and he's not gonna let his men falter. So enter. Wonder where they're going. Venturing out kind of far. My suspicion is that they're trying to attack, maybe try to chase down some rogue army, like the Crooked Moon or something like that, is maybe wandering around out somewhere, and they're trying to, man. Of course he did. Of course he did. Confusing me. Guys, you're confusing me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get fields going here, and then that'll also, it's only 1 turn, so then 2 more turns and this army should be fully replenished.
I am Prince
Yeah,
and
see
Emperor.
See, obviously I'm not too worried about anything else. Probably repeating myself, but for the most part, everybody else is cool with me. So, see, even more people cool with me. So I'm just not really worried about anything else coming up. My biggest worry, if anything, would be, oh, perfect. Now I can attack that. He's kind of being stupid. Just, my biggest worry, I guess, if anything were to happen, Crooked Moon. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like they're doing so hot because, yeah, they don't have any settlements over here. My biggest worry would be something along the lines of a savage orc tribe spawning out here somewhere and then attacking Grunberg and just making my life a lot harder. Get the farm going here. It's cheap.
The Empire.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack this now, just in case, make sure they don't come back, and then they're going to start suffering attrition.
No peace, just war.
Go ahead and fight this one quick. I'm pretty much going to fast forward through this one, make it really quick. It's not going to be too exciting of a battle. Although, if you guys haven't seen the custom maps, that'll be kind of interesting for you to see. I like them because they're friendly and make each settlement unique and exactly. So that's always nice. But who knows, this battle might go a little weird like that first one at that Grunberg settlement because the settlement maps, the AI is just a little funky with them sometimes, and they can kind of set up a little weird. This is one of my favorite formations. Doing it again. I like with this one, I like to put the handgunners right up here, and then they shoot. The enemy usually comes through here, and then the handgunners are just popping them from up there.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
That going. Franz, get you up there. Reichsguard, put you guys over there. Bam, bam. Oops. Bam. Okay. Ooh, they started close. The Reichsguard going around back here. Oof.
My subjects call.
Taking some shots.
Fight with us, not against. Crossbowmen.
You guys firing on the company and militia. So they're going to be a pain in the ass.
For the Empire.
Like to get the Reichsguard obviously up there faster, but not going to work out that way. They shouldn't have any issues, so get them coming around. The swordsmen engaging them. Rather not have the spearmen. You don't want the spearmen really fighting swordsmen. They're going to get pretty messed up. Oh, you guys are... I like this. Keeping things really interesting. Mixing things up. I enjoy that. You guys firing on that Free Company militia. Oh, you guys are running already? Oh, we're not. Pull these swordsmen off. Get them to go back up those other swordsmen. Franz, messing some stuff up there. Actually, I'm just gonna have them come around. And that way they can really wreck some havoc. Halberdiers, don't want my Reichsguard going up against those guys. Actually, get you guys go right over there. And set you guys up back up over there.
Reskin knights! Go! For Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen! Reskin knights!
Just kind of shift the Reichsguard around, keep them constantly getting some charges in. Put them in like that, pull them off, put them in over here. Keep them moving.
Yes, my lord! Handgunners!
Can you guys not shoot
Quick
anything?
march! Die, traitor!
Got no shots on anything, huh?
Powder try!
Oh, kill them.
Ready! For the twin tower combat! Attack! Show us the foe! By Galmaraz! Ready for war! For the Emperor! Yes, my lord! Standing down! Missile troops! No lingering! Taking position! Take the ground! Handgunners! Take position!
Bam, fast forward that so you guys don't have to suffer through that. Boom. See, yeah. Because I don't know how that friendly fire happened on the last one, because based on these bodies, okay, those handgunners were shooting these guys. They, in theory, should have killed them, but they didn't, because that, yeah, just, when you have that fired at will, I've just, usually in most of my cases, I've never seen them actually do friendly fire in that case. You guys gonna catch them before they get out? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, they're gone. Okay. Bosses that I kind of expected when crossbowmen, though, are really ranking up here. Getting some kills in there. Obviously, they're right. But I like to get more experience. Because having them rank up can be really handy. Okay. Boom. Boom. Province secured. Bonus. Cool. Province secured. First one I like to do. Host Festdag. I think rather than every time being like, oh, Steel Faith, I'm just going to talk about it because you already know that I'm playing Steel Faith, so I'm just going to talk about it in the sense of it's just already there. But the Host Fest Egg is really nice because public order, you get 10% increase from agricultural and animal husbandry buildings, which is pretty much what I have right now for income. And then that reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption, which isn't really an issue right now, but can't hurt to get rid of that. Alright, and then that actually all worked out pretty well. Public order, that will start going up probably after this turn, maybe 2 turns, start going up, and then I'm not even gonna have to worry about that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put one in Honest Steel, just because obviously it looked like my swordsmen have been getting pretty messed up, so I want to give them some buffs. Yeah, so let's get that going. Still gonna wait for the stables. One more turn, get some more income coming here. I just don't want to get rid of all that money. I don't even know if I'd have enough to buy it. Yeah, I don't. So, okay. And then they are now suffering attrition. They have to take a settlement, or they're going to die. And I'm certainly not worried about them taking Altdorf. I actually don't even know what they're gonna do. Should be kind of interesting. Let's see what they do here. Alright. What else? You're kind of freaking me out. Not sure what you're trying to do there.
Friends of the Empire.
What's up,
Come.
guys? Military alliance? Sure, why not? You better confederate when I need you to. Assuming they're chasing down the wood elves, maybe. And yeah, makes the progress with that. And interesting. Okay, they're going to go into raiding stance. Not a, you know, pure survival. Stops the attrition from taking place. Not entirely sure if they don't have a settlement. I thought that they suffer attrition no matter what pretty badly, but from the looks of it, that stops it. But that's okay, because they're certainly not going to attack Altdorf, and give it another turn, it's going to be even stronger. And then, just in case, I'm going to beef up Isleheart as my next town. Yeah, because I like to... Isleheart now is the one that I usually put defensive structure in the guardhouse, because Marienburg is... They just don't... They just usually don't like me. So they could be my next potential enemy. Yeah, I'm not expecting any issues from out here. Not yet. Not from any of these guys. Vampire Counts to be my next probably big opponent. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start upgrading Isleheart. And then one more turn for the stables. Yeah, they're chasing down the wood elves from what I imagine. Alright. Dwarves are kicking ass. United against us. What? What? That's stupid. So what you're telling me is some fucking random fucking orcs paid off Carrick Ziflin to go to war with me. Traitorous dogs is right, because dwarves fucking doing shit from orcs. Right. Anyways, I'm not too worried about that. Carrick Ziflin right there. Yeah. Not that worried. They're not gonna do much, but just in case. They can go underground, so use the underground pathways. Hopefully they don't go to Isleheart. But in the meantime, I'm gonna bring them up to Helmgart. Okay. And then now is when so now that I got this province, everything's good. Except for these fuckers. Assholes. Now is when I basically start, you know, get this Imperial Harbor going. This is some nice income. That's one of the better income buildings that the Empire has at their disposal. Get that going. Basically, my objective is to build up a nice treasury, and then I'm going to start building up my army. So I get, next building I get is the clay pit. Increase the revenue a little bit. Get some more tradable items. That's it. I don't know. I want to take care of that rebel
By
army
Sigmar's will, come in
eventually,
peace.
but maybe not that. Try whistling.
Approach us, friend, and make your
You
offer.
guys hate them? And you don't. What if I paid you $300? Let's try 430. How about that? Ah, bastards. What about Middenland? You guys can't be too happy with them because they're
Come
fucking
then.
raiding on your
Only
lands.
Sigmar's god, Ulrich, can judge it
Yeah,
worthy or no.
getting pissed off at them, I see. Moderate, nice. Just for some sweet measure. $300? Will that do it? Bastards. You're gonna want more than that, I see. Fine. 560, final offer. Alright, fuck you guys. Here, let them raid your lands, I don't care. Okay, so yeah, build up economy. Get as many of these settlements as I can. Upgrade their, upgrade them to towns, hopefully even cities, eventually in due time, and then that will help me a lot, basically, with defending against anything that does decide to attack me, such as these bastard doors here. Oh, it's nasty. It happened right outside the settlement. So basically, Franz is just sitting on the walls, probably just watching some what else get slaughtered. Cool. I'm gonna do this one because the public order I'm not worried about right now. It's gonna keep increasing steadily. I'll take the growth though. That's what I want. So that plus 15 growth is gonna be nice. It's gonna allow me to do this a lot easier. So yeah, I'll upgrade Helmgart, especially now that these guys want to go to war with me. Let's see, yeah, my treasury's kind of a little low, but you just gotta keep plugging away at it. And right now, with all these buildings that I'm getting, my upkeep or my income is just gonna skyrocket. So you just kind of have to suffer through it now. There's really no point in building an army. These guys are just doing their thing over there. Maybe in a turn or two, Midland will want to kill them because they're pissed off. And other than these guys, I'm sitting pretty. I'm not at war with anybody. So, holy crap! I didn't even realize I've only played 3 turns. Is that what it was? No, sorry. Duh.
All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise
looking at the
caution
research.
with your next words.
What do you guys want? All right, I'll take it. That's not going to put me too good with Bretonia because they're at war with
I
them.
will hear what
But
you have to.
or they don't care. Well, they're not at war with Marienburg, but this one, personally, I think I'm fuck politics, man. I'm all for giving the soldier, the guys fighting the wars, they should have more land, in my own opinion. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm gonna take it back. But it's just the public order. Again, I'm not too worried about it right now. With this on top of the other one, it could be in the negative, but not by much. It'll be like -1, -2, nothing that's gonna screw me in the long run. And besides, right now, with the way things are going, human conflict is a potential possibility. I don't want to have that against me, so I'll take the hit to my public order. Get the clay pit going here. Yeah, that income is just gonna keep piling in. What I'd like to do is get these guys. Oh, look how easy that was. Yeah, I'm on good terms with them. I'm really surprised that I don't think I've ever seen that. Obviously, completely said fuck the lore with letting that happen. However, I'm not surprised how easy it was to get that peace treaty back because me and the Doors were cool. Like, fuck the Skull Smashers. Like, They've got one settlement up there, and hopefully Bretonia or Marienburg will kill them soon. So that's nice. We're completely at peace now. Okay, I'm gonna end it here soon. I mostly just wanna... I'm gonna start preparing to take out that rebel army, just get rid of it, and then that's when I'll end it, is when they're completely eliminated from the game. Carrick Norn, non-aggression pack, $100. Sure. $100 and you break the bank. I know it's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world, is you want to see death and destruction, but legendary, with the battles that are going to be coming ahead not too far from now, this is a moment of peace, because soon it won't be. So yeah,
I command here.
perfect. Get all these to towns, and then I'll wait one more turn just because of that little bit of income, but I want to get rid of these two buildings. I don't want those there in Isleheart. Yeah, I'm gonna want tap room is the next one I'm gonna want there. But now that cool with these guys, got nothing to fear from over here. I'm gonna start making my way to take care of that army. Go. So yeah, just letting that research go, get everything built up over here, so that way I will be a force to be reckoned with when I do start causing some ruckus, taking over other places. But there's no reason to rush it. Got an unlimited amount of turns to get things going. Okay, Marienburg is now gone. Bretonia. So yeah, Bretonia can be pretty strong. I've been at war with them one time before, and it was just a pain in the ass. Their cavalry just destroyed my guys, so I'm gonna try to get cool with them. They're a nice ally to have for when the chaos come. Okay, so shorter wait times. I'm focusing so much as I can on beefing up my economy, so then that way when I do get to Warren, it's a lot easier to do because I'll have lots of money. Okay, so this gives less bonuses, less income, so I'm gonna get rid of that one first. Eventually I'm gonna get rid of that as well, but get tap room going. I might as well just get the stables going, get that underway. Maintenance cost only -1, not that bad. Now I have no money.
Is it tied?
Okay,
Men,
hopefully this will be a good fight for you guys. Yeah, let's do it. And then after this one, but hopefully this gives you something cool to watch. They don't really have many. Okay, let's see what this map's looking like. Whoa, wowza, kind of weird. Interesting setup they got going on there. Okay. Just another little trick that I guess I do. I like the way the crossbowmen are in their starting position. As far as the swordsmen go, though, like, I can show you with the halberdiers. I don't like that setup, that formation. It's just fat and short and stupid. I want my guys to get as many guys into the fight as possible, so I always kind of string them out like that. But let's do that. One tactic. Spearmen, I'm actually not going to do that. That weird little thing I was doing, I'm going to keep them on the sides here to prevent anyone from Getting at my crossbowmen. They're the defenders. Okay. Franz, let's get you right up front. Reichsguard, what's up? Get ready. Bam. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Not expecting them to attack. I'm sure they're just shifting. Yeah, they're just shifting their formation. So, I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys up to there. Don't run. Get you guys ready on the flanks. Reichsguard. You guys are gonna be the pulverizers from behind. Okay. Show off Dry Rain's reskin a little bit. Looks good. Looks good. Look at those pants. Awesome. Yeah. Look at this beefy guy. Black armor's looking pretty cool. Okay. Oh, you guys can run. I'm not worried about your vigor. Alright, let's get this going. So I love the Empire, but I really do enjoy playing, really do enjoy playing, the Dwarves a lot, because I love the defensive strategy. I'm not the biggest, as far as playstyle, I'm not the biggest attacker. I don't really like that much. And I mean, being honest too, I feel like I'm better at defending. I don't really like the whole offensive strategy. Okay, if I put him there, it should engage the fight. So, bam. Nope. We'll need a little bit yet. Maybe? Nope. That did it. Okay. Get this underway. Handgunners laying down some... Oh, he's got a horse. Damn it. Damn it. Run, Franz. Halberdiers. Oh. You're just gonna send your entire army to deal with my Reichsguard? I'm okay with that. Fine. I'll take him out with that guy. Get some other defenders over there. And guard mode. And just do that. Let them go wherever the hell they want to go. Oh, Reichsguard. They're going to be able to kill that guy easily, but they're about to get caught up with everything else. All my handgunners on him. Handgunners do just horrible damage, in a good sense, to enemy lords. Kind of figured that was going to happen. So the only problem with that, like making them all attack whoever they want when you do that big order command, it doesn't always pan out the way you want it to. But it's nice to just make sure they're doing something. Keep the Reichsguard moving because they're being chased by the spearmen. Ah, a couple got caught right there. Damn, too bad. And that guy's dead. One more volley from those handgunners, I think, might do it. Finish it off, boys. Finish it off. Reichsguard, my anti-missile unit. Get Franz taking out Free Company militia because they can actually be a real pain for the range damage. Ooh. Spearman came out of nowhere. Getting messed up over here. These guys, halberdiers, dying valiantly. They will pay. Damn right they will. Fucking up my boys. I don't play that nonsense. Get out of guard mode because you guys are going to chase them down until every last one of them is dead. This crossbowman got a little messed up, but it's okay. This swordsman, get them over here. They're pretty much done because they lost their lord, but pretty sure he died. Yep, there he is, right there. Oh, he's missing his head. I like that. I guess with the way I'm talking sometimes, maybe I should be playing Chaos. Donzo. Halberdiers, you guys can get some vengeance here. Handgunners, put you like that. Everybody's chasing who they should be chasing. You guys can get over there in time. You guys can maybe get some shots off. Maybe? Nah. It's okay. I just want to watch a couple of these guys get slaughtered. That one, bleh, right there. Blood for the for Sigmar. Blood for Sigmar. Yeah. Stack up the bodies, boys. Oh, that guy, you're dead. Oh yeah, dude, that guy's on a roll. He's executioner right there. I think I'm gonna rename that swordsman unit to the blood swords. I kind of forgot to mention that, as I like to name some of my units. Well, the halberdiers though got messed up, but they certainly did help. I want my swordsmen to start getting some stuff. Surprisingly, and sometimes I just don't understand that with veterancy. It's like, I think my handgunners, the handgunners leveled up, which makes sense. They did kill the enemy lord, but my crossbowmen here, okay, they leveled up one. They killed 45 guys. My halberdiers killed 180. Why didn't they not level up? I don't understand that, but so be it. And then I'm gonna take on the captives because these were traitors, and now we're gonna bring them to the fold. Join us. You know, something I didn't think about is I don't think I have military access with Middenheim. Yeah, I don't. But fuck 'em. They think about these guys raiding their land, so I'm gonna do it for them. Alright, this is one I'm gonna auto-resolve. See? And again, though, it loves leveling up the crossbowmen. But, whatever. Alright. Move! And gone. Fuck my shit.
The elector counts. Pick up the pace.
Get them off their lands.
Bring me to my men.
Let's level up Franz quick. Let's do the hit points. Get those up. All is hunky dory, and end the turn. Bam. Forge a defensive or military alliance. Yep, that's for the one quest. Okay. Alright. That seems good to me. I'm gonna, well, real quick, we don't want to start the next video off with me building stuff. That's not exactly fun. So, Helmgart. Helmgart, as I said, is going to be my, mainly my economy outpost within this province. However, I do like the idea, so it's like Helmgart kind of up in the mountains, right? What do you just imagine within a mountain outpost? A blacksmith. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do eventually, but not right now, because that'll pretty much take up all my money, and I want more money, so I'm going to upgrade my economy buildings. Get Helmgart, get landed estate, and there we go. All that's ready for the next turn. Next time I play. Fran's got a skill point. Let's level that up. Yeah. I'm going to do the one in full armor. Let's do that. And then yeah, my next video, I'll take care of this, because there might be some people that have OCD that are like just seeing this there like, why aren't you playing that? I will do that one, the next one. I just wanted to make sure those Empire Secessionists were gone. And now I'm not at war with anybody as far as I know, except the Skull Smashers, stupid fuckers over here. But they're at war with Bretonnia, and Bretonnia is right on their ass. Real quick though,
come to Bretonnia, stranger. I am its king.
Deteriorating.
Let us hope you leave
Not
us
cool.
friend.
Not cool, yo. I'm gonna... I can't. Alright. Well, maybe that's what'll happen in the next installment. I'm gonna take care of that quest, and probably go to war with Bretonnia, because they don't like me. Yeah. Not how I'd want things to go, but so be it. Let me make sure I get him off of campaign stance. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Till next time.